co-main event. You know, it was supposed to be Chris Weidman and Luke Rockhold. Rockhold's out with an injury. Now Weidman is going to get Jacare Souza on short notice.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I want to see Weidman make it back. I've always been a big fan of Weidman. I've always thought he was one of the best middleweights in the world. He just, you know, after his loss to Rockhold, he seemed to have just kind of, you know, hit some bumps, which that happens in MMA. I mean, due to injuries and sometimes it's a lack of inspiration for wanting to be back in the gym. And, you know, when we first start fighting, everybody does it because we want to, right? And then after a while, you get paid so much money at it that all of a sudden you're like, I'd rather go do this right now. You're like, fuck you do. You got a wife and kids now, or a husband and children, or whatever it is nowadays. And your ass doesn't get a choice. You better fucking go fight while you can. And so, you know, you'll see guys that when they're fighting for just money, there's just a little bit less in them, you know, just, shit happens. And so, you know, hopefully it comes back. So, you know, I think that, you know, Weidman, I've always been very impressed with. I think he has well-rounded abilities, you know, and again, luck sometimes just seems to not be in his favor. You know, that weird stoppage with the current middleweight champ from Bellator.
With, what are we talking about?
Who's the middleweight champ from Bellator?
With who is the middleweight champ from Bellator?
He just fought Roy.
I'm sorry, Musasi.
Yeah,
sorry. I was thinking welterweight, and I was about yes, no. Yes.
Middle.
You're right.
I said middle, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. No, he was winning the fight with Musasi.
Yeah, well, he was
weird
in there,
stoppage.
but it was a weird stoppage, like you said. You know, because his knees on the ground, his hands were down, and the corners stopped, or you know, the doctors stopped it. You know, and you could see the frustration from Weidman. And then in the fight with the Cuban.
Oh, the Romero.
Thank you.
Yoel Romero, yeah.
In 10 years from now, I'm just going to have to fucking have cue cards. Shit. Brain damage is a motherfucker. Anyways, Romero, if I remember correctly in that fight, he was pitching a shutout. I think it was, I had it 2-0, and he was running away with the third round.
When I said he was winning the fight, that's the fight I was thinking about.
So that fight he was kicking.
Right. That's what I was thinking about.
Not kicking Romero's ass, but I mean, he took down a silver medalist in the Olympics.
Yeah.
I mean, I know it's fighting, it's a little bit different, you know, but he still took him down. Right. You know what I mean, and controlled him. And I think he took him down a couple times. And so, I mean, I never seen anybody else in MMA take Romero down that I can recall off the top of my head. So, I mean, you know, and then in that fight, that knee, he just ducked at the wrong time. Romero timed him just right. And it's like, fuck, man, that sucks, to, you know, to be winning all but 1 second of a 3-round fight. Yeah.
Any challenges facing Jacare on short notice that he wouldn't have faced with Rockhold?
Well, I think Jacare is better at jiu-jitsu, obviously, than Rockhold. He's more athletic. But Rockhold has a good striking, good stand-up, and great wrestler. And he's also very good at jiu-jitsu also. I think that in I don't know, a very similar type of opponent, to be honest with you. Rockhold's a little bit of a striker, more technical, you know, and probably, you know, Jacare, though, you know, you just got to give him that he has a jiu-jitsu edge. But we don't see it a lot in his fights.
Yeah.
But, I mean, Weidman's a black belt under Henzo, so he's a legitimate black belt too. So,
well, fortunately, Weidman was able to stay on the card, and that's going to be a good co-main combo.